So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks Peter, hello everybody, ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic, now the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
That's very neat.
Del Piero touches it back, and it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp.
In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Del Piero! An early chance, their first of the game.
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short. Nice control. Hazard.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now, can they get him away?
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Messi finding himself in space. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he plays one through.
Seedorf is flagged offside.
Pepe. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
It's Hazard! Oh, he's been... And again! Goal! Manchester United!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that...
Hazard! Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. A probing pass. And here's Messi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Keeper's got good distance on that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard running with the ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. Pinches it off him. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Del Piero simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. It's played through for him. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Hullet. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Distributed tidily. The cross.
Getting up there!
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bale. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And here's Hullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Has been indicated.
Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch...
And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Roberto Carlos gets it.
A header! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Brazil with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, there's the clearance. And this is Hullet. Vieira can see things others simply cannot.
And Messi!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's a good ball. Always goal side. Corner given. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution in progress.
Tries to get it clear. And this is...
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil get their fourth corner.
Tries a shot!
And that is high. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Eto'o. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product.
And a chance!
And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
This ended up in no man's land. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos receives...
Oh, good climb!
Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners
Number
now.
5, Bellingham. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field, number
Pullets
4,
clears it away.
Nedved. Number 11, Gullit.
Manchester United have the
Substitution
chance to
taking
go the
place.
other way. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, that's been dealt with. Del Piero being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Yeah, now that's well seen too. Ups for safety. And back to the keeper. Pepe wins the duel this time. Referee has just said play on. Pressing high and with purpose. No way through, so back it comes. Dida claims comfortable.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rummenigge.
And he's stuck it away. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. Great vision. And this is Gullit. Nedved going about things with real menace. Looking to play him in. And it's been played through. Pepe. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Vieira. And we're done. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, super find.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Manchester United, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Well, that's a little loose. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's run loose here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Eto'o. Vieira. Hullet. That's good running with the ball. It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Nicely shaped ball. Bale gets across to intercept that. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Hazard. Vieira. And here's Del Piero. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafael Varane. Bale. Vieira. And it's Vieira. It's Bellingham. And this is Del Piero. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's burst through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cut it out. Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he can clear it away. Cannavaro. Nice looking ball. Dink through. And this is Ronaldo. Vieira. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro. Vieira. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more
Just
risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Any cars parked on the road.
Well, generally
outside the
speaking, an
stadium.
entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. This is a promising build-up. And here's Hullet. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Hullet. Thuram gets the foot in and wins the ball. Seedorf. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cross in. Varane with the clearance.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's an imaginative pass. That looks a cracking ball. And he can thump it away.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Messi. Coming on the field is number 7, Yamal.
Now it's
Substitutions
Eto.
taking place.
Bellingham. Del Piero being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, there's the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Brazil have their
Number
third
17,
corner.
Eto. Coming on to replace him is number 20,
Punched
Shevchenko.
away.
Substitution.
Marcelo. Nedved. Caught offside that time. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Works it forward. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Mateus. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now here's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration. Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frank...
Rummenigge! And that has fizzed wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So a bit of a
Number
revolving
8,
door here.
Hazard.
Lots and lots of changes.
Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 11, Hullet.
Vieira.
Number 26, Thiago.
Hullet never out of the action for very long. And it's Bale. Vieira.
Manchester United are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Hullet. And this is Del Piero. Ambitious ball here. Ibrahimovic is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found the way through. He has a look up.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Shevchenko.
Thiago.
It's Thiago! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Rummenigge tries to clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw.
There will be 3 minutes.
And this is Shevchenko. And this is Thiago! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ibrahimovic, good purposeful running this. That could spell trouble. The whistle's gone and the game is over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
Goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Messi. He's had it taken off him. This is a promising build-up. And this is Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gullit chasing after it. Now it's Eto'o, and it's Hazard. Hazard. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass has been well intercepted. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zanetti. And it's Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's whipped in a... Oh, good effort! That's really well cleared.
Brazil really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Vieira. Hazard. Now it's Del Piero. Bale. To Hazard. Vieira. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Hazard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit. Hazard. Seedorf proves too strong, too smart. Vieira. Oh, good spread. Seedorf. There's Vieira. That has been slung wide. Some intricate passing and a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Brazil with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's got away, knocks it into space. Now it's Del Piero. Baresi getting this one clear. They get a throw in. And it's Vieira. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Eto'o. That's a good ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thuram, back towards the middle. And here's Eto'o. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Look at the space. It's Roberto Carlos!
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Pull it. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Seedorf. Pepe. Still just a single goal between the sides. Del Piero being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pepe. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o!
No, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Baresi is there to clear. And it's Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter.
It's Eto'o!
Cannavaro gets it away. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Shot could be on.
Oh, shooting chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
15,
both benches.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 7, Yamal. Substitutions taking place.
They've played it short. And it's Thuram. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it out wide. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. It's anyone's ball now.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Hazard, who can single-handedly make a difference. Now it's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This certainly looks
Number
appetising,
8.
well within shooting
Hazard.
range.
Number
Well,
5.
he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's
Coming on
coming,
the
but
field.
stopping it...
Number
enough.
Bale! He's going to be quick to recover this.
Number 26, Thiago.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's been cut out, well played. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Thiago, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Yamal. This looks promising.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of...
Del Piero!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He's having a shot!
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And again. And that's that. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Eto'o. Played back. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. To Hazard. Bellingham. Messi. That's Eto'o. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's found a way past. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Roberto Carlos. Cross flung in towards the middle. And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Seedorf. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. That has been cut short. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well-timed, excellent interception. Seedorf. And it's Zanetti. Cannavaro. Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. It's Seedorf. Eto'o. Now it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Eto'o. He's found a way through. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Eto'o. Eto'o. This is a promising build-up. Shoots! And it's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Added time.
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Bellingham.
Manchester United have their lead. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
And this is a quick reminder
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Manchester United ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substitutions taking place.
And we get things going again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Thiago spots it and intercepts. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's
Such
Messi.
good technique.
And it's Thiago. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And that is headed.
He's rising against the crossbar.
Thuram can clear it away.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Messi. Coming on the field is number 7, Yamal. Substitution.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's put paid to the danger. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rummenigge. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Eto'o. Coming on to
That's good
replace
play.
him is
Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Nedved crosses. That's a decent clearance. Nedved gets on his bike and on the move. Roberto Carlos. And they've got a throw. Yamal is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos, and it's Nedved. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Del Piero being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thiago, and it's Bale.
Well, they could break here.
Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now the cross.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries a shot! And that's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pressing high and with purpose. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Vieira. Thiago. And here's Shevchenko.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Shevchenko. Nedved. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nedved. Now he's got space here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. Yamal. And it's Thuram. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 26.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mateus. James, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. James. That'll be a throw. Well, that has not gone well.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mateus. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Nedved. Bale. Here's Vieira. And here's Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. Marcelo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bale. Nedved. And here's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Pressure. So just 15 minutes still to come. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist?
Substitution for Manchester United, number 14.
Exhaustion,
Vieira.
physical and
Coming
mental.
on to replace him
Will we
is
find a winner?
Number 11.
They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Nedved. Bullet. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Del Piero. A lovely bit of skill. Quick look, then plays it in. Cannavaro clears it away. Oh, good play! It's hit the crossbar. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Pirlo. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Nedved.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Threads one in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal makes a move down the right. They get a throw in. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Nedved. And this is Paulette. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of